What is going on, Jets fans? We got day number 6. Excuse me. We're not weeks terms yet because that is when the season begins. But training camp is well underway, and today was day number 6 of camp, and I wanted to go live to give you guys my thoughts of practice today. I just got home. I was away the last few days. If you guys saw my video yesterday, I was away out east in Greenport, New York, celebrating my girlfriend's birthday. But we're back home, and I decided to make a video, I decided to go live instead of making a video because there's a lot that happened today that I wanted to recap, and I wanted to do it live so I can be interactive with the chat and get into the chat and talk with you folks because I do appreciate you guys tuning into the show these last few days, because training camp is a lot of fun, and I'm excited to be back at practice Thursday, which is another thing I wanted to let you guys know. If you're interested in going to practice, let me know. Your boy has extra tickets, all right? So let's get straight into it, man, because we had some breaking news that happened today. He's back. Nick Folk is back. Woo! Now, the funny thing about this is, when I went to practice with my family, I asked my dad, what was your biggest takeaways of practice? He's like, we don't have a kicker. Well, I think he'll be happy now because we got Nick Folk back. All right, Nick Folk is back, baby. I love this move for a lot of different reasons. And he is officially going to be competing with Harrison Mevis, the thicker kicker. Woohoo! All right, who's going to win that battle? We shall see. And let's hear from Aaron Glenn on what he had to say about this move, because this is massive. This is absolutely massive. And Aaron Glenn spoke to the media today, and I wanted to share what he had to say about the signing. So let's take a listen. If it will load, that will be great, X. Well, that's awkward. Try to play the video by Mr. Aaron Glenn, and they're like, yeah, we're going to stall the video so you can't play it. Hold on one sec as I try to refresh it. And then we also have some clips of practice I wanted to show you guys, which is going to be a lot of fun. But it does seem like this is not loading for some reason. But basically, Aaron Glenn, the fact that he saw Nick Folk available, he's like, hey, Nick Folk's available. We don't got any kicker that we actually believe in. We are going to go after Nick Folk and get the job done. He praised Aaron Muji about getting the job done, which is an exciting thing. And I think that if you're a Jets fan, man, it's definitely an exciting time right now. Definitely an exciting time that Nick Folk is back. Jexican 44, Nick Folk. I mean, this is a guy that hit the game-winning field goal the last time the Jets were good, right? Now let's get into what happened at practice today. We had Mason Taylor making some moves. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into what happened at practice today. First and foremost, bang, here it is. Watch this video of Mr. Mason Taylor finishing off practice with a touchdown throw from Justin Fields. Boom. Now, we're also going to get into what happened at practice. The defense won today. The defense won practice today, but it did finish off with Justin Fields throwing a touchdown pass to Mason Taylor. Is that Malachi Moore with the hit? I don't think the Jets have had a tight end that's capable of what Mason Taylor is capable of in a long time, folks. So get used to that. He is an absolute dog, Mr. Mason Taylor. It is exciting to watch him thrive. But today's practice, the story, it was all about the defense. The defense completely dominated practice today. Absolutely dominated practice, and that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. So let's hear from what Aaron Glenn had to say about what stood out from him at practice today, and this one's loaded. Don't you guys worry.
Listen, Stevens is continually doing a really good job on a daily basis, and I expect that from him. Quinn did a great job. I thought Quinn beat some one-on-one blocks today for the most part. I thought our linebackers really did a good job of running.
Stevens,
we expect those guys to do that, and you're going to always hear Quincy no matter what, good or bad. So I want to go back and look at the tape and see exactly what he did, because his mouth seemed like he had a really good day today. So, but he usually do. So, on the offensive side, I thought our running backs ran hard. The one thing that we want to pride ourselves on is, man, those 35 yards. We have to be accustomed to doing that, because we know how teams are going to play us for the most part, and our guys got to be able to make sure we push the pile. And I thought our O-line did a good job today too.
So the defense won practice, and he highlighted Brandon Stevens, which is an interesting player because a lot of Jets fans are not expecting much from him. And, I got to say this, bro. I love listening to Aaron Glenn's press conferences. I really do. There's such a sense of shift. And, I made a video the other day about Aaron Glenn calling out Robert Saleh indirectly. And I think that people took that and spun it in a way that I was interpreting something. And I just made something up. Like, the players themselves are talking about what I am bringing up, about the shift of culture. And it's not just Aaron Glenn making some shots. Even Sauce Gardner today, who spoke with Kay Adams, who was on the Kay Adams was at practice at One Jets Drive today, and she has a lot of interviews I wanted to show you guys with the New York Jets, which is exciting. And I wanted to show you what I'm talking about because Sauce said that he's never had this much fun since he's been in the league. And you would think, like, why would he say that if he's played with, Robert Saleh and all these guys and he didn't want to take any shots? But, hey, we'll see. We'll see. So I want to play something that Mr. Sauce Gardner said himself because I just feel like all of these quotes coming out here from these players are extremely interesting because they're not taking the shots because they're all respecting the previous regime. But at the same time, I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to find the right clip of Sauce. Because Kay Adams interviewed Sauce. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Hold on.
Similarities, the mirroring of you two. How much Aaron Glenn YouTubing film study have you done?
It's crazy because I did a lot of it even before he got here.
How come?
Because people, they would talk about Reeve, they would talk about Crow, they would talk about Aaron Glenn. So it's like, I was like, let me do my research on this because I already knew how much of a good coach he was when he was in Detroit. And then when they told me, like, he played corner here, and I'm like, oh, for real? So then I got to looking at his highlights, got to looking at his head shape. When he played, I think that he had
his head shape.
Yeah, he had a ball head.
Oh,
so this is him talking about who is Aaron Glenn. Had to do research on Aaron Glenn, which is funny. But this is finally, I found it. Sauce Gardner talks about how he's having more fun this year than he's had in a minute.
When's the last time you had fun?
Man, I have fun today.
Tell me.
I always have fun. Like, I'm having so much fun this year than I've had in a minute,
Make the math make sense. Tough camp, hitting to the ground, penalty, all these things. Aaron Glenn's a hard ass, but you're having more fun than any other camp. This is your 4th year now. Make that make sense to me.
Man, it's just, I don't want to like discredit anybody from like my past, obviously, because they were great coaches and everything was great. But obviously, every time it's something new, it's going to be like a change of energy. And to have a lot of coaches that come in here that already played the game and sat in the same seats as me, that's already a plus. Them understanding the game, and like I said, them allowing me, along with like Quincy, B. Steve, Cisco, like even Quentin, like my brothers, to be able to like put them in positions to make plays, along with me, put me in position to make plays on the ball and make plays in general. Like that just allows me to have fun out there. No matter.
So that right there, we're not going to say, oh, he's taking a shot, because Sauce said he respects the previous regime. He thought they were great coaches. And he said all that stuff to try to make it seem like he wasn't taking a shot. But that is something important. What Sauce just said is he's putting me and my teammates in, this coaching staff, Aaron Glenn, is putting me and my teammates in positions to make plays on the ball. That is very important to emphasize. And the reason why is because the one thing that Robert Saleh, Jeff Ulbrich, and the defensive staff last year, the one thing they were not good at is takeaways. That defense did not take the ball away. They did not make plays. They were not a playmaking defense. The defense under Saleh was good, but it was good about, what the Saleh defense was about was keeping everything in front of you. Don't get beat deep. Limit the explosive plays, and protect the end zone. And they did a good job. But when it comes to being a defense that's opportunistic, getting pick sixes, forcing a turnover, making plays, That's not what the defense was. And that's the type of defense that Aaron Glenn and Steve Wilkes is trying to implement here. And that's what Sauce is talking about, why it's so much fun, is because these coaches, they're trying to allow us to make plays. They're going to send Sauce on a blitz, right? They're going to put Sauce in a situation where the ball comes your way, you make a play on the ball. That's the difference he is talking about right there, right? There's a different intensity brewing with this New York Jets team. And if you don't see it, you're just blind to it. Dang Johnson with $2. Good luck to your Jets this year. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good luck to your Buffalo Bills. Hopefully, you guys can stay healthy, and we'll see you on week 2, baby. Woo! Appreciate the $2. Another $2 super chat. This one from my boy Hennessy. You can all see the difference. It's night and day. Absolutely. And we all see the difference, but let's also make this known. We got to wait until Sundays, man. Like, we're not going to see the difference until we watch this football team go out there and potentially make some plays on the field when it matters, right? We can see the rah-rah speeches. We can hear from all these guys. But it's really not going to matter until we see what they look like on the football field. And that's definitely something we all are aware of. But it's obvious that Aaron Glenn has his team embodying a brand new mindset. And that's the truth. And that is the truth. It's also the exciting truth, by the way. Because you got Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall, as you can see on your screen here. They're all smiles. They're all fired up and ready to go. I mean, Garrett Wilson said he likes the intensity of practice. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. This is where the fun begins, folks. Guys, if you could do me a giant favor, smash the thumbs up button on your way into the show. If you did not already, hit the thumbs up button, folks. Would appreciate it if you guys can hit the like button right away. Hit that like button right away, folks. I'm excited about it. To be live with you guys talking all things Jets. Let's hear from quarterback 1, Justin Fields, talking to Kay Adams today at practice.
I like to have a coach who's just like, I want you to be fully unleashed. I want you to, what did he say? I think fully unlocked.
Yeah.
He wants you to let it rip. What does that feel like?
Yeah. I mean, I think he has confidence in me. He has confidence in the players around me. So, when you have a coach that has confidence in you, of course, you're going to have more confidence in yourself. So that just does nothing for me but to, just go out there and play ball, play free, and really just go out there and rip it like he said.
So Justin Fields had not just him, but the offense in general had a tough day of practice today. And apparently the beat reporters that were there, they are saying that the offensive pass attack has been very up and down, to say the least, to say it nicely. And it's going to be interesting to see how the pass attack for this Jets offense evolves, right? And I think it's going to take some time before we really get it all together. So here is Zach Rosenblatt of The Athletic. Great Jets beat reporter. Make sure you guys go check his workout on The Athletic. Here are some observations he had from today's practice, which was much lighter from yesterday's. With tackling, the Jets have a day off tomorrow, which is interesting. It wasn't the best day for the offense, though the defense deserves credit for that too. Aaron Glenn said as much. Some overthrows by Fields, drops from Mason Taylor and Arian Smith that should have been caught. Pressure from the defensive line. Nothing to panic about, though. Some days the defense wins, some days the offense wins. Offense looked better in the move the ball period at the end of practice, capped by a Mason Taylor touchdown, which what we talked about or showed you guys earlier. I had Fields at 7 for 11 in 11 on 11 drills, including 4 for 5 in the final period with a 10-yard scramble. Excited to see that. No Braylon Allen, who's dealing with the knee soreness problem, meant more reps for Breece Hall. Glenn has made it a point to say Breece will be involved in the passing game and was targeted a bunch in team drills today. I'm not going to get panicked about the Braylon Allen injury until he's out for a long time. Hopefully he's not, though. Mason Taylor had the drop, but it was a rare mistake for the rookie. He's getting better and better as camp has progressed. He's already quite clearly their best tight end, and I'd expect him to be the starter in week 1. He'll go through growing pains since he's so young, but a lot of talent there and chemistry building with Justin Fields, too. Some other moments, Isaiah Oliver had a nice pass breakup on a pass intended for Brandon Smith from Tyrod Taylor. Oliver has a nice camp. Stone Smart had a nice leaping grab on a pass from Tyrod in team drills. Wilson had an impressive catch on a pass from Adrian Martinez. Brandon Stevens broke up a pass intended for Garrett Wilson. Malachi Moore had another nice tackle for loss against Miller. So these are some good notes from Zach Rosenblatt. Make sure you guys go check his workout. Does a fantastic job covering the New York Jets. Interesting notes. Aaron with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for the coverage, Richie. Can't make the 3 a.m. Live streams, but I always watch it when I wake. Well, I appreciate it, Aaron. I really, really do appreciate it. Your support means the world to me, my friend. It does mean the world to me. Cannot thank you enough for the consistent support that you show here on the channel, my friend. And the super chat means a lot. It means a lot, bro. It means a lot. I just dropped the call-in link if you guys want to come on in. And don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Sharon reminds the people, 100 people watching and 33 likes. Get the thumbs up button. Get your booty and pound. Get your thumbs out of your booty and pound it. Let's go. Where is Jack? Is he still not bought in? Jack is going to be bought in right when the season begins. I'll say that. I'll say it like that, Henny. He's just not buying into any hype until he sees them on the football field. That's where Jack is at. That's where Jack is at, if that makes sense. Please like, support, subscribe. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that, my bro. I really do appreciate that, man. Now, Will McDonald spoke to the media today, and he had some interesting quotes that we're going to have to look at because he's taken on his former quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, but we're not going to have to worry about that, right? It's just week 1. But let's hear from what he had to say. Will McDonald, I have to pronounce it muscle.
15 pounds. So before this, I was around I want to say I was around 235, OTAs. I went down on purpose because I'm trying to get all that fat out, trying to get more muscle mass. And then, just come with eating right foods, all of that. And, I was able to gain a couple pounds from doing that. And now I'm out here balling. And so, that's what I'm going to keep doing.
Now I'm out here balling. Yeah, you are. Will McDonald is a force to be reckoned with. If you watched, my videos about me hyping up Will McDonald, man, I'm really high on the guy. I try not to overhype him, but man, if there was one person I'm excited about the most this season, it's Will McDonald is up there as one of them, 100%. Will McDonald versus Membu battle is incredible. Membu gaining valuable experience, holding his own to best of his ability, going up against Will McDonald. That is a fantastic matchup to keep watching as practice goes on and on, is going to be those two. Membu versus Will McDonald. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Let's hear what Garrett Wilson had to say in terms of the difference of practices this year. Garrett Wilson, the difference between an Aaron Glenn camp and the camps he's experienced in the NFL. The competitiveness, it's not just talking about being competitive. It can't just be, we'll turn it on when the games come. It's the way we're practicing, the intensity. The stakes feel higher. Now, what I noticed from this quote right away is the biggest shift in the differences of the mindset of Aaron Glenn and Saleh is this. It felt like Coach Saleh and his staff, their camps felt like they practiced with an element of fear, especially when Aaron Rodgers went down, where they don't want to practice hard because they're scared of injuries. Well, if you don't practice football in training camp, live practices, how do you expect them to figure it out? And what Garrett Wilson says, we can't just, we'll turn it on when the games come. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. The previous coaches, they didn't really allow the players to play live football during practice. And now they are. And they're getting their bodies, the fundamentals prepared for war on Sundays. I like that. I absolutely love it, actually. Because it goes to show you. It goes to show you. So let's hear from what Garrett Wilson had to say as well. More from our franchise wide receiver.
Yeah, just the competitiveness. The not just talking about being competitive. No. You got to train that way. It's got to feel like that at practice. It's got to feel like if you lose, it sucks at practice. It can't just be, we'll turn it on when the game comes, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's the main thing that I see that's different. Just the way we're practicing, the intensity, the stakes. It feels like there's stakes. Depending on which period it is, the stakes feel higher based on whether it's a competition red zone or a 2-minute. It feels like you won the drill when you won the drill, right? And it feels like you lost when you lost. And to me, that's how I like it. It's practice, yes, but there's also an opportunity to practice winning and get that feeling and what it takes to just do it, right, on a consistent basis. And I think it starts out here. So
Yeah, so you obviously
just the
know
competitiveness,
exactly what he
Not
is
just talking
referring
about
to
being
right there.
competitive. Like, no, you got to train that way. It's got
Right? You know exactly what he's referring to right there. And it's interesting. He's not taking shots at anybody. But it just goes to show you that the competitiveness at practices in previous regimes was different, and that translated to losing. It translated to nothing to be excited about, man. So that's something that you could be hanging your hat on. So let's get into some callers and talk to some of you guys right now. First up, we got the legend, Hennessy Heisman.
Yo,
Henny,
what
it's
up,
great
Richie?
to see you, bro. How you been?
Chilling, bro. You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, man.
All right, bet. Now, it's been a while since I called. Almost forgot how to do this.
Well, you're back, bro. That's all that matters.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm going to make this quick because I got to go. But so it's funny. First, I want to get into the coaching. Last year, when we talked about coaching and how coaching matters, honestly, I didn't even think coaching was that big of a deal. Because I'm thinking these guys are professionals. They've been doing it at a high level for a long time. Coaching doesn't really matter. And now I really see coaching fucking matters. This is crazy. Like, we can see the difference. The intensity is what a lot of people are talking about. I feel like these guys now are going to be more prepared going into games. They're not going to get off to a slow start. That was big with Saleh's team, the slow starts, especially when we're coming off of a break or a bye week. Everybody saw that. So it's crazy how much the players have bought in, and I love to see it. And now, secondly, real quick. So Thursday, I went down to Houston for the weekend. My flight was in the morning. So I'm in the airport just chilling, getting ready for the weekend vibes, and I get the alert. I'm like, oh, hell no, you can't be serious. Nah, you know what happened Thursday with the news, with Justin Fields.
Oh, gosh.
So I'm
How are you
sitting in the
feeling about
airport getting ready for the weekend, and I see the alert, and then my boys are texting me. I was like, nah, this is going to kill my whole weekend.
That's when he got carted off.
Yeah. Thank God I think it was on the flight or right after I got off the flight, the news came out that it was a dislocated toe. And I was just like, thank God. Luck is finally on our side for once.
All right. We just saw the worst case scenario flash before our eyes.
Dude, I'm sitting next to one of my boys that's he's actually a Washington fan, which is funny. And then another one of my boys, which is a Pittsburgh fan, which is crazy too. And I was like, yo, bro, what I told you? Did I not tell y'all we cursed? And they were like, nah, we thought you was playing. Nah, y'all really cursed. I was like, yo, this is crazy, but luck is finally on our side. But yeah, like I said, man, going back to Aaron Glenn and company, I'm loving it so far, man. I love the way he speaks to the media. He's no nonsense. I like the way he is with his players. I feel like he's holding them accountable, but also he's being a relatable coach. Obviously, he played in the league, so they're going to respect him because he's been there, done that. But also, he's coaching them hard. He's coaching them hard, man. And he's really making a name for himself because this is the second time they bring up Bill Parcells, and he's like, I'm Aaron Glenn. I'm Aaron Glenn. I'm loving it. So anyway, listen.
Real, man. That's true.
I'm going to still have my guard up, and, I know we still got to see it on the field, but it's great to see, man. And Richie, you already know I'm going to see you September 7th.
Yes, sir. I'll see you September 7th, my man. Let's go.
All right, bro.
Good to see you, bro. Hennessy Heisman, one of the most legendary Jets media callers that we've had in a long time, man. Shout out to Hennessy. And he said, I'll see you September 7th. If you guys want to get your tickets, man, they are running out, folks. Now's your time. If you don't know what's happening September 7th, it's the week 1 Jets Steelers, and I'm doing an event. Get your tickets. Here's a little update of what comes with your ticket. Links in the description. Jets fans, get ready for the ultimate game day experience at Jets Media Day 2025. Tickets are on sale now for week number 1, Jets vs. Steelers. Your ticket comes with an all-inclusive tailgate hosted by Gotham City crew. Enjoy delicious food, drinks, and a live DJ to pump up the energy. I will, of course, be live from the tailgate right before kickoff. We will all be seated together in the prime mezzanine section of MetLife Stadium, and we will all be getting on the field for exclusive access to MetLife Stadium's turf after the game is wrapped up. Aaron Rodgers versus Justin Fields, week 1 of the NFL season. This is going to be an absolutely unforgettable experience if you're looking to come out to a New York Jets game. Tickets are on sale now. Email me at jetsmediaevents@gmail.com for more information on tickets. And let's go Jets. Jets, 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 Jets. Woo! I can't wait. I'm pretty sure there's like 15 tickets left. 15 or something like that. So if you're interested, definitely consider coming through, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. The 4th ever annual Jets media event, going to be a ton of fun. Hennessy had a lot of interesting things to say there, and I think that the not messing around attitude, you can feel the shift, right? But now we're just waiting to see it translate onto the football field, and that's what matters the most. And we heard Aaron Glenn get asked about Bill Parcells twice, and both times he just completely shut it down. He's like, I'm Aaron Glenn. Yes, I was coached by Bill Parcells. Yes, I have a relationship with him, but I do the things my way. And I think that's pretty important here, folks, that he's not someone that just says what needs to be, like, says what you want to say just because it sounds cool. Like, no. This is different, bro. Glenn is a different energy. Absolutely different energy. And what I mean by that is that quote that I made a whole video about, the Will McDonald quote. He had another quote today. Aaron Glenn in his comments about Will McDonald's leap forward in his camp this year due to coaching. He wants to be coached. He wants to be coached hard. See that? He wants to be coached hard. What does that mean? He wasn't coached hard? Right? That's what I'm trying to say. Right? I hate to keep bringing up the previous regime, but the reason why we're doing that is because it was such a failure, and it's refreshing that things are different now. They're getting coached hard. Things are intense. Things are leveled up. That's the biggest difference. Zachary asks, when are you going to switch 4th and Forever to its new time? I think next week, actually. The start of August is going to be the new time of 4th and Forever. If you don't know what 4th and Forever is, it's a daily NFL show on Roundtable Sports with me, TD Finstock, and Dan Mitchell. We talk all things NFL, everything around the league that you need to know. Obviously, we're all Jets fans. We want to hear some Jets news, but that's a cool show to watch if you want to see what's going on across the whole NFL. Biggest storylines, rumors, training camp updates, trades, contracts, you name it. A lot of fun. The new time is going to be earlier. It's going to be, I think, noon, around 12 p.m. EST or 12:30, in that range. We're still trying to figure out the final time. TD's got kids, so he's got an interesting schedule, and he's like, man, when the kids go back to school, I got to figure out a new time. So we're trying to find the perfect time. It's going to be like a 12 p.m., 12:30 start. We haven't finalized it yet, but it's going to be around that time for 4th and Forever, the daily show. And we're really trying to grow 4th and Forever to be like the flagship Roundtable Sports show. Would appreciate if you guys can come out there and support us. All right, let's get into some more callers, though. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's hear from James. What up, James?
Yes, sir.
Meet me there.
Meet you, Rich. First off, can you hear me?
Your quality is pretty, not great, James.
I told her I could get
It's very in and out. Can barely hear what you're saying.
Can you hear
We'll
me
come
now?
back to you, James. We'll come back to you because that was sounded like you're in a cave or something. I don't know. I couldn't hear you, but we'll get back to you, James. All right. Wow, Indy Jets comes in as he says, James' quality's as good as his Knicks. Well, my Knicks made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Why you make it seem like we're the Jets, the Knicks?
Because I'm a Pacers fan, and I hear James on Boyd Green, and he just bashed me. So
You're not a Patriots fan. Never say that again.
Pacers.
Oh, it sounded like you said Patriots.
Yeah, you're no better than that.
I was like, Patriots? Oh,
No.
That's a
No,
joke
we were
still.
talking about the Knicks, and yeah, I'm a big Pacers fan. So,
Well, how
that's
about
why.
those Jets, Indy Jets?
yeah. Anyway, something I wanted to point out is that we talk about the difference in the coaching. When you're confident in what you're saying, you don't use the word a lot. Like when Sam Darnold was here, he was so timid that the media kind of they intimidated him a little bit. And so he used one interview he did 2-3 minutes worth, and I think I counted 60 some because he's like and when you listen to Aaron Glenn, this man has got confidence and just exuberating out of it, every pore of him, and these players are picking that up, and the comments are coming from Sauce and Garrett and everybody to just say, man, this is fun. And, when I do something wrong, they know Glenn is standing right there staring at them. Like they don't even have to turn around. They can feel it, and yet they're still having fun. He's brought discipline back, which is something we've lacked for several years, and yet he's brought discipline, fun, and he's teaching them. Sauce is arguably one of the top 2-3 corners in the league, and he's still learning. It almost kind of feels like it's his rookie year, and he's just being a sponge and soaking this up. And I don't think that we're going to have this down year that everybody seems to think. But last time you and I talked, I think you were at 6 or maybe 7 wins. Have you changed your mind? I'm putting you on here.
It's so hard to predict. I want to say 10 wins, Indy Jets. I want to say that, but I also don't want to sound delusional, and I'm just hyping up the Jets for no reason. Like, I genuinely feel excited. I think we have the ability to do something that no one sees coming. I believe in the talent, and more importantly, the coaching is what's going to put the talent together. But I really will say this. It's going to come down to Justin Fields. Like, if he clicks, there is an actual chance to do just that. If he doesn't, then we're going to flirt around that 6-7 wins, in my opinion. So I don't want to put all the pressure on Fields there, but I really do think it's up to him. If he can break out and be that quarterback that Sam Darnold was when he broke out, the quarterback that Geno was when he broke out, Baker Mayfield in his own way, I can see that. But is it going to happen, Indy Jets?
Well, we don't know. We don't know yet. But from everything that you've seen and everything that you've heard, has your ceiling?
Oh yeah, I mean the
raised
ceiling,
a game or two. Have you raised a game or two?
The ceiling is 10. The floor is 5. But where I
I already said. I told you last time you and I talked. It was 10 plus wins then.
Yeah. So what is yours
you
now?
Remember that?
12?
You remember that? Yeah. And so and my next thing is, I posted it in there between JJ, Will McDonald, Quinnan, and my fourth one is the one that everybody just absolutely hates.
Clemens?
It's Clemens. Those 4 guys will have 60-plus sacks this year.
60-plus sacks between 4 people?
Remember, New York Sack Exchange had 66.
Yeah,
Still
I know.
holds the record.
All right. Well, hey, Will McDonald's getting 18 of them. But listen, I'm all down. And you don't have to hype me up, Indy Jets, even though I'm trying my best to be as humble and tamed my expectations as possible. But you're making that more difficult.
It's good to see you back live again. So hey, keep up that grind. Also, are you coming to will you be around for the Cowboys game?
At the game? No.
Well, just around. I'll be coming in Saturday, and then I'll be there for Sunday's game. So Boy Green and a bunch of us are all going out to dinner Saturday night.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I will not be at the game, but I'll be around for the weekend, so definitely let me know. Let me know what the
I'll
plans
hit you up
are.
and see if we can all get together and
Sounds
make some
good.
cool
We'll enjoy the
run-ups.
game, and hopefully the Jets are 5-0 by then. I think it's week 6, right?
If the Jets are they'd be 4-0 going into Cowboys game, right?
Week 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we're 4-0 going into the Cowboys game,
Woo,
I'm going to
Super
come
Bowl.
in Friday night. I'm going to need 2 nights of partying for that game.
Oh boy, 2-2
All right.
is what we should hope for. Indy
All
Jets,
right, Big
appreciate
Rich.
you, man.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you too. Indy Jets, always love his call. He's got confidence, man. It's like I'm going into this season with my expectations low because it's protecting my own sanity. Because I went into last year and 2 years ago with expectations through the moon, and I was heartbroken. And then we got Indy Jets telling me, Richie, what do you mean you're expecting that it should be 10 wins? Like, I don't know. You guys are making me change my mind. Because there is that delusion that comes into my brain, and I'm aware of. I have awareness of myself. We all should, as Jets fans. When you see that little sliver of delusion, if Fields starts clicking, Sauce Gardner on the perimeter with Quinnan and McDonald, defense actually got upside. If Fields can actually break out, he can run all over the place. Garrett Wilson's him, the offensive line. But I'm slowing down because I got to see it first, man. Ask me how many wins we're going to have after week 3, okay? Because right now I'm not going to sit here and be that delusional Jets fan that's going to pump everybody up to think that we're going to be the best team in the league and win 10 games and go to the playoffs when we haven't been to the playoffs in 14 years. And if that does happen, I'm going to be the happiest person alive, and you'll see me live throughout the entire experience. So let's now get into the caller who missed out. James, it looks like your quality's back.
We good?
We're good, man. Sorry about that technical difficulties.
Bro, I told her, I said, why didn't you call the Verizon guy the other day? But that's neither here for you know. So whatever. I'm good. You can hear me.
You're good.
Right.
Verizon's working to perfection right now.
Couple things. Shout out to my guy Hennessy Heisman. That's my man. I think I only met him one time, maybe twice. I don't know. I was a little sauced, but I know I met him one time. And shout out to my guy. I hope I meet him there this year. I hope he's definitely going to be there.
He's going to be there week 1 at Jets Media Days. So you'll meet him there, beat him there, baby.
Come on, bro. You already know. And Indy Jets, this guy, man, you know, he seems like such a nice man, but I hate to be that type of guy. But my father always had a saying, God rest his soul. You can't fix stupid. And sometimes he just has these sayings to where, I don't know, bro. I don't think the lights are on. But
what does he say?
I don't know, bro. I see him on. So not on your show. I see him on. So I only call in 2 shows. I call in your show, and I call in Boy Green because I do it before the morning because I wake up like a maniac thinking about this team. So he's the first show in the morning, so I'll call into him if I hear something. And sometimes he just has these takes to where it's like, oh, bro, don't make me rip into you this early in this morning. Like, come on, dog. Like, I know you're from Indiana or North Carolina, wherever you're from, but you don't want this steam right now. And I don't want to do it because you're about to ruin my day. But anyway, bro, here's the point, bro. Here's the point. I am so excited every time I hear Aaron Glenn speak, bro. I know it's so cliche. I know it's so, like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna do it this year. We've been saying that forever, for our whole lives. But like, bro, watching him with like Judy Batista the other day, and just the fact that this matters, bro. This matters so much to him. Like
exactly.
This is important to him. Like, it's not like his wife texted him at 3 a.m. saying, hey, go and attack the day or whatever. Where is she? She's obviously not with him. So he's probably sleeping on a cot in the office or just in some type of an apartment right outside of Jersey City or somewhere just fucking locked in, bro. He is ready to go, and he wants to bring something back to us that we haven't had since he's been here. And I'm so excited, and I can't wait. And that's all I got, bro. But I'm locked in. Meet me there. Don't beat me there, bro.
James,
Peace.
Legendary caller, bro. Love to see your energy. Feel your energy, man. James is legendary. Absolutely legendary call right there. You can just feel the infectious energy of James when every time he calls in, right? You can just feel it. It's infectious. It's great, man. Shout out to my boy. Now, the feeling is mutual around the league. Now, Kay Adams was at practice today, so there's a lot of cool interviews that's coming out. I want you guys to hear from Quinnen Williams, who's been on the Jets for a long time, and he said he's never witnessed a training camp like this in his entire career. Everything's new. Here's Quinnen about that.
You are bought in.
Yeah.
It is a little bit different. You use the word different. I really want to understand what you mean by that. Be as specific as you can about how it's so different.
I think just the accountability, like the accountability standard. Like you've seen today, like this is probably my first time ever in my career where I had live periods in practice, unless it was a scrimmage. And seeing that, and he just brought the team. I was like, hey, we're going to go live. I need you guys to trust me that this process is going to take us to better places and have us do better. And I've been a part of live practices at Bama, and I know, like, I know exactly how this look. I know exactly how this is about to turn out. Like, everybody, we going live. Let's get it. Let's compete. Let's go. And that's one of the things that was different for me and the eye-opener for me. And I just got super excited enjoying the moment, enjoying the process, because I know that those things are the key things to help us be a better team that we haven't been doing in the past.
You are.
The light bulb went off. Quinnen's like, wow, the last time I went live at practice was back in Bama. Well, Alabama, when Quinnen was there, one of the best football programs in college football. So the cool thing is, right away, Quinnen said, what's the difference? Accountability. And every single Jets fan has been screaming for so long to hold this team accountable. Jeff Ulbrich, when he took over Saleh, he was like everybody's best friend. There's no accountability. But now we are here. Gotham City Crew just reposted the stream on X. Shout out to Gotham City Crew. By the way, if you guys don't know, Gotham City Crew will be the host of the tailgate party at Jets Media Days. Make sure you guys go check out Gotham City Crew. They don't just do tailgates for Jets Media Day. They do a tailgate for every single every single home game this season for the New York Jets. And they even go on the road. So make sure you guys go check out Gotham City Crew, what they got going on. Really excited to be with them for the third straight year. Let's get into some more of your callers, folks. Before I got to get out of here, we got a Bills fan up next. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Richie?
How are you?
Bills, I've been hyping up Aaron Glenn, and guess what? I'm with you. I'm with the Aaron Glenn hype.
You're with the Aaron Glenn hype as a Bills fan.
If out of the two Detroit coordinators, I knew I wanted if I wanted to pick one, I'd pick Aaron Glenn. That's why I think Chicago's not going to be good this year. I don't trust Caleb Williams. I don't trust Ben Johnson. Aaron Glenn's your guy. Aaron Glenn's good. I think
Detroit
you
Lions
guys
fans agree.
I think you guys can. Again, of course, the Bills own this division, but
for now,
you guys can get second. I believe in you.
So you're not one of those Patriot fan guy? Like all these Bills fans are like, oh, dude, the Patriots are so good.
They are going to be good, but the Jets have a chance to be slightly better. Just slightly better. Dolphins are getting last. They're getting like 3 wins. They're getting first overall pick. Dolphins, my only hope for you guys is that you guys blow the Dolphins out of the water. But I like Tyrod. I like Justin Fields. Again, Garrett Wilson's, I believe, always underrated. But hey, I'm wishing you guys best luck this season. Of course, always trying to be with my Bills. We're in the Super Bowl this year, but
good luck to your Bills, Matthew. I appreciate the love, man.
Good
Much
luck.
love to you, Matthew.
Aaron Glenn's him. Aaron Glenn is him. So that's a
great Bills fan chiming on in. And we, here in Jets Media, if you guys have not realized by now, we welcome all ways of life, meaning all fan bases and all ways of life, and to that matter. Even if you're a Bills fan, Patriots fan, Dolphins fan, you want to call in, feel free. I am a co-founder of Roundtable Sports. It's all about division rivals coming together. And we invite them, right? And talk your trash. It's invited, okay? As long as you're respectful. That's all I care about, right? You can talk your trash, but just be respectful. And Matthew right there was very respectful. We appreciate that. All right, let's get into some callers. We got my boy D Risen in the house. What up, D?
Yo, Richie, man. What's going on, Jack? Shout out to you wherever you at.
Great to see you, bro. How you doing?
Hey, listen, man. I'm so pumped up right now about this season. You know, I seen the interview with Williams, and you're right, man. You know, we've been waiting for our team to take some accountability for their actions. Silas was a little too friendly, but I did like Silas. I'm not gonna lie, I liked him a lot. But he was still a little bit too friendly. But I'm really excited for this year, man. I'm really excited for this year, only because you can see in the team's persona. You know, you can see in their way they walk, the way they talk. You know, they're really locked in and they're really ready. Our new coach, you know, he has this team really locked in, like how we should have been for the past 14 years. So I'm really excited for that. And also I'm excited to the fact that we're so much of a young team that has given us time to develop slowly, fastly, whatever pace we want to take it. we can take it any way we want, you know. So that's the best thing about this whole process is the fact that we're a young team. You know, we don't have an old ass quarterback. We don't have guys with chips on their shoulders. You know, we just have a good football, a young good football team, and that's what Jets is all about. You know, Jets is all about, you know, bringing in the new and sending out the old. You know, we can't just stick into the past, man. You know, so I'm just calling this to say, man, I'm so excited. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, say that we're going to win the Super Bowl or go to the playoffs or anything. I really think we're going to go to the playoffs, Richie. But for the most part, you know, I'm more pumped up this year than I was last year. I'm gonna say that.
Wow. Okay.
I am,
All
Richie.
right. Well, D, I appreciate that and appreciate the call. Love hearing from you as always. Much love to you, and that's a Jets fan if I ever heard one. Mr. D Risen in the house. Everybody give my boy D some love in the chat. And it's weird because the hype last year compared to the excitement this year is this. This is the biggest difference, and I think you guys can agree. There was so much fear underneath the expectations and the hype going into last season. Right? We were like excited. We're like, yeah, we're going to be so good. And then there was that like fear that was the foundation of it. That was underneath it. Because we were traumatized from the Achilles injury. Rodgers can go down at any moment. Or we're going to stink. But this year, there's not that same fear. Because if things go off the rails, if Fields is not the guy, it's not the end of the world. It's not. We want him to be the guy. I want him to be the guy. Every Jets fan should want him to be the guy. But if he's not, it's not the end of the world. What matters the most is Aaron Glenn and the coaching. That's what matters the most. Let's hope that's the case. So, folks, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way in. We got some few more callers to get through. We're live on Jets Media. You guys can expect my content to be spread across your feed more than it's ever been these next few weeks, baby. Let's go. All right. Next up, we got Lissell. What's up, Lissell?
What's good, boy? What's good?
What's good, boy? Nice logo.
Yeah, no. Just got a new logo.
Nice.
Looking fresh.
Looking fresh indeed, Lissell.
Yeah. So that's what I say. Training camp is always like a fun time. I definitely would suggest everyone to go to it, and it's definitely another new feeling in that on that field. Like it's a lot more like everyone has their like eyes in the back of their head. They're like, we need to make sure we're on our best because the coach is looking at us right now. And Robert Saleh didn't really have that. Like no one was I wouldn't say it's a fear of Aaron Glenn. It's more
up. Lissell. We lost him. Unless I lost him. I don't know. Lissell, we lost you there, but I agree with everything you said, my man. Training camp is a great time. Hopefully that Mike can get back. But we got another caller I wanted to get to. Lissell, appreciate you, bro. Hey, you're live, bro.
Hello, man.
How's it going?
Good, and you?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, first time here. Sorry, I know my name is kind of hard to say, but my name is Hasiel.
Hasiel.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show, Hasiel.
Thank you, Richie. And I'm just very pumped. I can't wait for the preseason. Even though we had little issues with Justin Fields' dislocated toe, I'm just very happy that he's back in training camp, and we hope that I'm just praying that he can still keep going. Like he can keep going and he proves that he's not a bust.
Yeah. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Well, I appreciate you calling in for the first time. Never hesitate to come back. I like that hat too.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem, man. Let's go Jets. Appreciate it. Yasiel. Love it. Love the call. Love the call. We got Lissell back. Lissell, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but like I said, but as I was trying to say, there's like more of a respect on the field. Feel like we need to make sure we're at our best when the coach is here, when the coach is on our backs and stuff. So I love that type of feeling, and I wish. I'm trying to get another training camp. I'm trying to go into the joint practice. I'm trying to get the joint practice, but I'm gonna see if that happens because they I think they have it like that the season ticket holders have like a whole like entire week to get in, and then and when the like training camp starts is when other people could get tickets.
Yeah, that's the one they have it reserved for season ticket holders. And Lascelles, thank you for the call as always. And I think that feeling the coach on their back is something that is real. Speaking of training camp, if you guys need tickets for Thursday's practice, let me know. I do have some extra tickets if you're thinking to go out there. And I'm also considering doing a giveaway for Saturday's practice as well, where you guys can come into VIP with me. If you guys are thinking to go to practice, and if you've never been to training camp and you're thinking to coming out, I have extra tickets Thursday I can give you. And then Saturday, I have extra VIP access, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and I would love to have some fans join me, perhaps. So with that, I will let you guys go. I got to run. I do got somewhere to go be at 5 o'clock, which is in 5 minutes, so I do got to run. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another edition of Jets Media Live. Talk about all things New York Jets training camp. Much love to everybody. I appreciate all the love and the support on the channel. We got a lot of fun things on the horizon for this Jets team and this channel. So stay with me. Hit that like button on your way out. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.